What is happening, YouTube? How y'all doing today? It is a hot one, man. It is hot. If you can't tell, if you can't tell, it is hot. But welcome to Just Your Average Joe, or hanging out with Just Your Average Joe. I've been reselling on eBay for over 8 years and been selling and buying on eBay since 2000. Long time. So I've been around a while. I can certainly help and share some experience if any of y'all have any questions, any new folks, or any of you folks have been hanging around for a little bit. Anything I can do to help you out, any questions, I can certainly give you some nuggets to help you out based on my experience. So, but we're going to go over sales today. We don't have a whole lot to go over because I didn't get anything packed and shipped out yesterday at all. So I'm actually going to pack and ship with you guys because I only got the 6 items or 5 items from yesterday, and then I only had one other one sell. So eBay's been terrible lately, absolutely atrocious. For me, is all I can say for me. And I've been putting stuff up. You know, just keep grinding is all I'm going to do. That's all I can do is keep grinding. I've got enough stuff to put up, so I'm going to keep putting things up. I'm going to keep grinding. I got my, and let me show you guys, for folks that have been with me for a while. It is hot today, guys. It is hot. I'm in North Carolina. Today's supposed to get up to 97, the regular heat. So heat index, I don't know where it's supposed to get up to, but I'm sure it's well over 100. So, but if you've been with me before, you know, I got a little processing table that I do my processing and bring stuff to my table, and you know, all my yard sale stuff and all that. So that table was full the day before yesterday, or actually technically yesterday. Look at this, I am sweating everywhere. What? I haven't left yet. I'm gonna do my YouTube and I'm gonna pack my stuff and then I'm gonna run to the store. Yeah, I'm doing my YouTube. What you got? Okay, you just waiting for Miss Heather? It's hot out here. Go inside. It's hot. Close the door. You're letting the air out. No. It is hot, guys. So anyway, processing table is cleared up for the most part. I got a Nintendo that I'm in the process of replacing the 72 pin connector. But otherwise, hey Mac, will you throw this in the trash? I don't need this. Actually, you know what? I guess I could maybe even actually use this to put stuff. Let's just throw this away inside. I'll use this. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, it's hot. And I just went out, was attending to the garden, and I mean, I was out for like 8 minutes maybe, and I'm drenched, absolutely drenched. And I just took a shower and everything too. Sheesh. But anyway, it's getting ready to do that. But what I'm saying, getting at is everything's been processed now except for the clothes. I do have my clothes pile here of about 25-ish items of clothes that I need to get up, maybe 30. I don't know, 20 to 30 items I got to get up. Of clothes. So that's going to be, as I mentioned yesterday, by the end of next week, I want to have all those clothes processed and that clear. So that's done. This is all clear, ready to go pretty much now. I've got like 5 systems upstairs that I've got cleaned up, tested, and ready to go that were sitting here. So I just got to get them pictures of them and get them put up on eBay. So that's the goal today, is to get those done, processed. I was up to like 2 o'clock in the morning last night, cleaning everything, testing everything. So all that stuff is ready to go now, so that's awesome. So anyway, but the table's clear, so that's the main thing. So and of course, Kurt, that's for you, Kurt. Yeah, okay, all right, those are all the, yep, you know what they are. So all right, let's go back over here. Whew, it is hot up in this piece, man. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm just gonna do some packing with you guys, and just oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just do some packing with you guys, and whatever I kind of whatever pops up in my mind, because y'all know how I do. This is all raw and unedited. So whatever ends up coming up comes up. So first thing, I did print my labels. So for those that are new, I've got 24-hour shipping set up on my store. So I need stuff out of here within 24 hours. So, you know, if something gets purchased today, I have to have it out tomorrow. However, yesterday was, I'll just be honest, yesterday was just a lazy day. I just enjoyed having a lazy day and not doing a lot. So I did not get to packing and shipping anything yesterday. So I just did the labels for the ones that had to go out yesterday, but they're actually going to go out today. So today's actually day 2. However, we've already established, I know I had somebody in the comments say a while back, like, oh, it's still going to ding your account. It does not ding your account as long as that label's done the day within the 24 hours. And then if it ships the following day, you're still okay. You're still good. So there's that. So that's Let me print this. What is this? This is the jean shorts. All right, so let's go to my orders. The only thing that sold between yesterday and today is Speed Racer, which I've had it up for a while. So, you know, it's a little piece of something old that finally sold in the box, complete. That sold for $22 plus shipping on that. So that's all I had. That's the only sale I had yesterday. I had a $300 offer on something today this morning, and I wanted to take it, but I was like, it's a $500 some item. I sent the counter for $400. It's a Patagonia top and bottom army like chemical suit. Again, we'll see if they accept it or not. I don't know. But so let me pack this. Actually, this was the jean shorts, I believe. Let me go to labels. I'm pretty sure these are the jean shorts. These had to get out yesterday. Yeah, jean shorts. All right, so let me get these in the envelope, padded. I probably should get poly, just regular polys, but I don't. I always buy. So supplies. Let's talk about that. So supplies, and that'll be my title of this video. What supplies you need for eBay, being an eBay reseller. So since I got nothing else to really, shooting off the top of my head, man. That's raw and unedited. Y'all know how we do around here. I would say you at least need poly bags. Well, padded polys. So I get padded polys. The padded ones. How much does this weigh? 2 pounds. Perfect. All right, so I get the padded polys. So you definitely need some poly paddeds. I probably need regular poly bags just for like clothes like that. Like there's no reason to use a padded one for clothes, but there's that. So packing, what do you need? What supplies? Let's see, what else do I need? You need computers, ideal, printer, or label maker. I use a Dymo label maker. So of course, label maker, no, don't have to worry about ink, which is nice. So that's a one less expense you got to worry about. It's a one-time purchase. What's up? You good? It's a one-time purchase. So, sorry, that's probably loud on the mic. Didn't think about that. So of course, printer, labels, boxes. I have a lot of priority boxes back when priority was, I don't know if you can see them up here, but a bunch of priority. In fact, I got a bunch down here too. A bunch of priority boxes. I used to use a lot of those when priority was a thing. It's not anymore. So with that being the case, they just, a lot of them sit. Now I do occasionally, priority is still, in some cases, depending where it's going, priority is actually cheaper in very few cases still. So I do end up using a priority box every now and again. The flat rate boxes I hardly ever use anymore because it seems like Ground Advantage is cheaper than the flat rate priorities now. So I might use a regular like shoebox priority from time to time, but not much. I don't use a bunch of priority boxes anymore. What I do now is I just get boxes from family and friends. So I got, you can't see, well, I'm sure you've seen it as I walk through my garage, but I got a bunch of boxes kind of floating up on top of my refrigerator and on top of my stuff over here. And then I got boxes wedged in here, a bunch of boxes that are broken down. Excuse me. And then I got a bunch of boxes over here, like bigger boxes that are broke down over back here. I've got some of my white boxes that I pack a lot of things in. These are 14 by 10 by 10, so I keep these on hand, pack a lot of stuff in those, because that's the threshold before the post office charges you more for the dimensions. It goes up to 14, 10, 10. Anything above that, then it starts changing the price. So a lot of times, even if that's too big of a box, it's going to be the same price typically from that to a smaller box. So because I have those on hand, I just use those a lot of times. But having the right size boxes helps a lot. So boxes, I get those from family and friends. That's an expense I don't have to take on. Poly bubble wrap, which you can't really see it, I guess, but bubble wrap, I got it up here. Thing of bubble wrap. I get that from, used to get it from eBay, but now I get it from American Bubble Boy. I'll make sure my mic's on this time. But I get it from, I've recently been getting it from American Bubble Boy, which seems to be better quality and cheap and a little bit cheaper. So I have that on hand. Tape. I just buy a big box of like, I don't know, 48 rolls or something like that. It's down here. But it's a huge box of just tape, and I just buy that on eBay one time in bulk, like every 6 months. Packing paper. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got it's down there. But anyway, packing paper, I buy usually, what is it, like a 50 pound or 80 fit? I don't know how much poundage it is, but a big thing of packing paper because I use a lot of that. And then I also, whenever we go to a grocery shop, I always do paper because I keep the brown paper bags. So, you know, and that helps with packing and things like that as well. I keep all of my bubble stuff, all of my envelopes that I get in the mail, all the bubble that I get in the mail. I keep all that stuff for packing. I'm trying to think, is there anything else when it comes to like packing and shipping that you need, like supplies? I would say, obviously, I got a tape measure on hand, I've got the scale on hand, and I've got an X-Acto knife, and I also have fragile stickers. I get these on eBay. I used to be able to get them from the post office for free, but they don't have them anymore. At least they didn't have any last time I checked. But I have that on hand. I think that's the only thing I know I'm missing that I probably should order is two things: a tape gun and a tape dispenser. So I can have a tape dispenser, so I can just pull my tape and rip it and put it on, versus using my teeth. I'm just so used to, it's just so much quicker to just boom, 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 teeth, done. Boom, 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 teeth, done. Tape gun I use for my helmets upstairs, so I do have one, but I probably should get a second one. So I probably would say and recommend, I don't have one, but I would recommend poly bags, a tape gun, and a tape dispenser. That's probably what you guys will drop in the comments. Like, Joe, you don't have those. I don't. You're right. Those are things I need. If there's anything else I'm missing, drop it in the comments. Let me know what I'm missing. Any of you resellers, what else am I missing when it comes to packing, shipping supplies, and for eBay store, for, you know, running online store. I do have some. I mean, that's not really anything you need. I was gonna say I've got some like peanuts, but I don't use them. I got a whole box full of peanuts up there, but I never use them, so I wouldn't say you need those. I think that's about it. The poly bubbles for sure. I use these a lot. I think that's it. I think that's about it. So hopefully that helped you guys a little bit. Any of you new resellers. I'm going to get to comments also here in a moment. I do want to get this stuff packed for my mail lady because she already came through, and I asked her if she could circle back. I am sweating, man. Is my back? Yeah, my back and it, man, I can just feel it pouring. It's wild. It is hot today. All right, so this is 8 ounces, 4 ounces. Sorry, 4 ounces. All right, let's keep this moving. 4 ounces there. Next thing up was the Motorola Razor. Let's put, you know what? Let's put a poly. I also, and there's no shame in my game, I also do. I order the UPS post office, not UPS, the post office packing supplies. So I do order the. I don't have any right now, which I usually do. Yeah, I don't have any right now, but I got 400 on order coming. It's the padded envelopes from the post office. Now, you know, that is a subject that some people are very passionate that, you know, that's a big no-no and you shouldn't be doing that. I get it. I'm not excusing it. I'm not saying you should do it, but it's something that I do. So there's that. Why are you not going all the way in there, guy? You're big enough. What's going on here? So yeah, I do buy those, or not buy, but I do order those. I do use them for packing and, you know, padding and things like that as a supplement. So like I said, some people are like, that's a big no-no. I understand. I'm not gonna just. Last time I tried to justify it, people were like, you know, not being very nice in the comments. But it is what it is. It's something I do. Like I said, I don't condone or you do you. I'll just say that. You do you. I'll do me, you do you. So I've been doing it a long time. Not to say that's, you know, not giving an excuse. Sorry for the loudness here in a second. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. Okay. But yeah, so I do order those and use those for extra padding and things like that. They work really well because they drop right in these boxes, really nice to give the the bottom, the top, and the sides padding for shipping stuff. So that's it works out really well. Okay, her mom's home. Okay, perfect. 2 pounds, right? 2 pounds. All right. Next thing up is Star Wars. Star Wars. Hopefully the sales pick up a little bit, man. Like I haven't done I do have the promotion up right now to drive more traffic, the marketing promotion, but I don't have a sales discount promotion up because as if y'all know, I went through my whole store last week and I decreased everything. 650 items, just went in and just dropped prices on everything manually, which was tedious, but made it happen. So I think at this point I may go in and do like a 5%, maybe a 10% discount because I've already discounted stuff just to see if that helps a little bit, because things have been slow again, man. Like I'm only looking to deposit right now like $180. It's crazy, and it's Wednesday. Like that's wild. My sales, I know it's summertime, the summer slow down a bit, but woo, I'm just going to keep hammering away because the wheel does turn as you get closer to Christmas. You got to wait a few months, unfortunately. But last summer I was doing amazing. So I can't say it's that summer slowdown either. Like for me with the video games, unless video game market's coming down a little bit, which I guess it is, but it's still in high demand, super high demand. So let's see, this is 9, 0, and 9. All right, and then the last thing is this guy, and then we'll talk about these comments. I want to jump. Actually, I do remember the one comment. I think it was Kurt on the video that I ended up not having any voice on it or had any audio. If I remember correctly, Kurt, you mentioned about putting up all the video games to help the algorithm, which will drive traffic. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. That is 100% something that I probably should be doing, because I mentioned in that video, which of course has no audio, that last year during I was putting up a lot of those kind of games. You know what? I'm not gonna force that in there. You know what? I'm gonna do this a little different. So last year I was putting up. So I was trying to think, what's the difference between last year and this year? Because you are 100% right. Things like that can help boost your sales. So you are not wrong there, my friend. But I was thinking, what was the difference between last year and this year? My average sales price or sales per unit or whatever this year is up like to $60, $65 the last time I looked at it. Last year it was like half of that. But I was moving a lot more things because I had a lot more stuff in my store. So like I had a ton of video games that I was putting up for $10, $7, $8, like a lot of video games I was putting up like that, which I'm not doing that anymore. I try to keep it at $9.99 plus shipping. I do from time to time put up the $9.99ers free shipping, but anything below that I don't mess with anymore. I don't put it up anymore. I don't list it anymore. So, I probably had like 200 plus items up that were like sub $10 last year. All mainly video games. I'm not doing that this year, so that could very well be why I'm seeing less traffic. That's just a thought of why I'm seeing less traffic now with even better inventory than I had last year. I know that for a fact because I'm picking and sourcing better stuff. So again, you're not wrong. I thought about that and I was like, you know what? I probably should put up get the games up, bite the bullet, and just list it all instead of just sitting on it. And that probably will help move a lot of other things because there'll be a lot more people running through the store. So yes, you definitely are not wrong there, Kurt. But also the other thing I've been debating and pondering on still is cross listing. Man, I'm hot. It's sweaty. Cross listing. So that's something else that That's something else that is that the box that came in? Yeah. No. Is that the box? We'll use this one. Oh no, right there. That's probably something that I'm gonna go ahead and, because this will be like week 2 now, that I'm gonna deposit less than my goal. Y'all know, if you've been with me a while, you know my goal is 200 a day minimum, or 100 minimum, but 200 is my goal. So I'd like to be depositing $1,400 a week. This will be the second week in a row that I'm going to be less than my goal, and it's not because lack of stuff. So with that being said, I think what I'm going to do is start cross-listing to Whatnot and see how that goes, because I've already got the Whatnot account set up. I've already can sell on there. If I can use Vendu, I've already got the Vendu. So if I can cross-list to Whatnot, because I've been watching some other resellers like ADH Dave and some of these guys, and so I don't want to create other accounts with other like, what is it? You do have to do Poshmark and whatever the other one is, Macari. I don't have accounts with those, so I can't cross list to those. Not to say I can't set one up and it's not a problem, but I just haven't. What I have set up right now is Whatnot, so I think I'm going to try using Vendu to cross list to Whatnot and see how that goes. Because I've been seeing people getting sales on the Whatnot stores just through the store. You know what I mean? Just like eBay. You don't have to be live or anything like that. So if that's working for folks, I can't see or imagine why it won't work for me. And I've been seeing that folks are getting pretty close to what they're getting on eBay on those things. So anyway, so that's my thoughts. At least, especially if I go in another week without hitting goal, man. Like that's I gotta do something different. That's for sure. I gotta get more eyeballs on my stuff. How do I do that? Cross listing. I've talked about it before. That I really don't want to do it. I really don't want to get into anything else and mess with cross listing, but it may be time that's where we got to go. So this stuff is printing. Let me jump over to comments. Kurt did say I cleared out your comment already by mistake. I guess I can go to the video, right? Let me just go to the video. It'll show me the comments, I believe. Let's see, content. And 5 comments here. All right, so Kurt said, why isn't it showing me? Oh, it's showing me what I haven't. Do I need to go to actual YouTube? Give me a second, guys. YouTube. Let's see your channel. Oh, we're at 312. Uh-oh. All right, and let's see, videos, and then the latest video, and it should show me comments on it, right? All right, let's not do that. Yeah, so Kurt, when I go to my new comments, because I already thumbed up you and hearted you, it cleared it out. So, Yo Average Joe, that sucks that you did a whole video. The mic wasn't on. I know, right? It sucked. I don't blame you for redoing it. Yeah, man. I'm not, I thought about it, but yeah, glad your sales have been picking up. Well, they did pick up over the weekend, but we're back to not having sales. So there's that. Gugon saves me so much time. I'm telling you, that Gugon stuff is legit. If you didn't watch yesterday, this specific Gugon, the Pro Power adhesive remover, goo and adhesive remover, man, if you do video games at all, or if you do anything that has sticky stuff on it, that stuff is amazing. It literally, you spray it on a rag or spray it right on the sticky stuff. You let it sit. Like if it's a sticker, just let it sit for like 10 minutes. You don't have to, some stickers are going to be a little harder than others. But for the most part, 90% of everything you spray that on, if it's the sticker itself, it ends up like getting under the adhesive and it ends up just peeling off. It's wild. Some you still have to peel off and then the paper rips because it didn't get absorbed in all the way through the paper. So then you got to, spray again and do it again. But it ends up coming right off. And then if you have just adhesive residue left over without a paper sticker, but it's just that sticky residue, you just spray it on a rag or spray it on it, let it sit for, a couple minutes again. and then just start wiping at it, and it just comes right off, man. It's magic. It's amazing. So yeah, that's some good stuff. No more hoarding all the best stuff. I'm going to contact your wife. Yeah. Look, man, like I came across yesterday a pickup I did, and I had an Elite Xbox controller, and I don't have an Elite Xbox controller. So I was like, you know what? I'm keeping that too. So, uh, the Sega CD, I can't test it. Apparently, the Sega CD I showed you guys, I can't test it. There's no controller import. There's no button to press eject or play or anything. So I believe it works through the Genesis when you have the Genesis on top of it. Everything I would imagine at that point, when you hook it up, I may need to watch a video on how it works. I really don't know because I've never used one before. And because it doesn't have any buttons on it to do anything, I'm not quite sure how. I'd imagine it's going to go through the Genesis. If any of y'all have ever had a Sega CD, the original Sega CD that goes on the Model 1, the Model 1 goes on top of it. Not the one that they sit side by side, but the one that stacks. If any of y'all have ever had that, let me know in the comments. But I believe I have to get a Model 1 to put on top of it, hook it up, and then I may have options for the Sega CD when I turn it on. Or it turns on when you turn on the Model 1, it turns on the Sega CD. I don't know. Anyway, I got to do a little bit more research. I gave up last night. I went to go plug it in. I'm like, okay, plugged it in. Perfect. Nothing lit up on it. I'm like, well, where's a power button? There's no power button. Then I was like, well, where's an eject or where's a play or how do I open the CD? There was no buttons on it anywhere. I didn't realize that. So I'm like, okay, that's where I stopped. So I have a Model 1 that I'm working on a deal. I put out a post for my PS5 again to trade for your retro stuff, and I've got some hits on some pretty good items. One of them is a collection that's got a Model 1 and a bunch of Genesis games. So we are in the process of finalizing that deal right now. So I'm assuming it, we make it happen, I'm going to have a Model 1 to test it on and to do what I need to do with it. And then I may end up keeping both because anyway, you got to have the Model 1 to work with the Sega CD, I believe. So I'm going to, anyway, I don't have a Model 1. I have a Model 2 in a box complete, but I don't have a Model 1. So anyway, it'll give me an excuse to have a Model 1 with a Sega CD. So Kurt, there's that. But I just got to put some games up, and I can make up the difference, right? And I'll be good. All right. So next one. Let me also reply to that. Replied on latest video. Replied on newest video. All right. So the next one was Yarlina. All good. Hope you're having a good week. Here won't stop raining. Man, we need the rain. We haven't had rain in 2 weeks, man. We're like kind of like a mini drought. My grass is all brown. My garden is struggling. It's hot, as you can tell. My shirt just keeps getting more and more soaked. It is hot, and it will not stop. The sun won't stop. We're supposed to have rain in a couple days come through for like 2 or 3 days, but a lot of times those are just like scattered thunder showers, and they don't last very long. So they help, but they're not. It's not like it's going to rain all day kind of thing, which we need. But I wish we had rain. I'm sorry that you have rain. I know that's not ideal to just keep having rain, but can you send it this way? How about that? Winston Wolf, appreciate you commenting, Winston. Love the channel, man. You seem like a good guy. Well, Winston, I'm just your average Joe, man. Just trying to make it. It's me raw and edited, and so I appreciate you hanging. I'm glad you enjoy the content. I'm glad that it resonates, kind of like Yarlina said on one of her comments. I'm glad that my kind of positivity or knowledge or just being a good dude resonates through the screen a little bit. So I appreciate you hanging around, Winston. And again, if I think you're the one that mentioned about not selling because you've had issues in the past or something like that with eBay, or so not selling on eBay anymore. So I can definitely respect that, but I don't know, maybe think about giving it a shot again, man. Although right now it sucks. That's just me. It's just coming from me. eBay's sucking right now, but it'll turn around. Justin says, thanks for sharing. Didn't know about the Gugon. Good advice. Can be hard to remove certain stickers. 100% it can be hard to remove certain stickers. And then he replied to that and said, just ordered it off eBay. Let's go. Well, I'm glad I'm glad. Trust Justin. Trust me. The first time you use it, let it sit and soak for maybe 5 minutes or so. If it's a sticker itself, let it sit for a bit, like I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, maybe 10ish minutes. Let it just soak it really good. Put a towel on, lay a towel down, spray it really good wherever the sticker is, and let it just sit. I'm super confident that you're going to peel that thing right up. If it does leave anything behind, you just spray it again, let it sit for another 5-10 minutes, and then it peels right up. And then any adhesive that's left over on anything, that gooey adhesive and stuff like that, if you have any spots like that, just spray it, let it sit, and then just wipe it. I've never had a problem with it not pulling anything off, and it smells good too. It smells like citrusy. But anyway, let me know how it works for you, Justin, when you get it. I'm glad I could turn you on to that and give you a little nugget there. I'm confident it's going to make your life just that much easier when it comes to having that kind of stuff. So those are the comments. So that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm packed up, ready to go. I've replied to all y'all's comments. I'm gonna get this stuff on the front porch, and I'm going inside. I'm gonna change my shirt because you can see. Hopefully my mic is still on, so we're good. We should be good to go on audio. So today my plan is to hammer down on those items that I had on the table. They're upstairs. They're processed, ready to go, tested, cleaned, and so I'm gonna get all those up on eBay today. There's like 6 of them, 7 of them. I'm gonna finish tinkering with my NES and replace the 72-pin connector. Test that, clean that. If it does work, obviously test it first, and if it does work, clean it up and get it up as well. That's pretty much going to be my eBay day for today. That's all I'm going to do today on eBay is get that stuff listed, get that thing tinkered with, and maybe listed if it works. If it doesn't work, then I'll just put it up for parts repair. I'm not going to clean it and all that kind of stuff. We'll just leave it as is. I only clean stuff if it works, and when I clean stuff, I use the Clorox sanitizer wipes, and I just hit all the cracks and crevices and get all the gunky nasty out of stuff, and even the cracks in the controllers. I try to get some of that gunk nasty out of the cracks in the controllers, and it's a little gross sometimes, but you know what, it comes with the territory. I want to get premium out of my stuff, and I list it as such that's been sanitized and cleaned with disinfectant wipes and things. Actually, I don't think I've said that on my I just say it's been cleaned and in amazing great condition. I probably should put that in the listing that things have been sanitized and cleaned down with sanitation wipes. That may help sales. I don't know, because not a lot of people do that. You get stuff from eBay, used video game stuff, and it's all just has that nasty film on it. I mean, most people don't take the time to clean that stuff, whether it's a game, a controller, a system, whatever. And I do. I clean all my stuff up and make it look as new as it can again. That Saturn cleaned up really well. It was real janky looking. It's cleaned up really well. So if you watched, I had the Sega Saturn. So anyway, that's just what I do because I try to get a premium out of everything. And again, I probably should be a little bit more articulate in my listing, saying that I actually sanitize them with disinfectant wipes and clean everything up. I bet that some people will appreciate that. So I probably will do that going forward on my listings, and we'll see if that boosts any of those sales. Never know. But that's all I got for you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow, assuming we sell some stuff, because right now I feel like eBay's dead again on me. So, but hopefully you picked up a little something on the video. I'm out for the day. Enjoy your Wednesday, and make sure you subscribe, like, drop comments. Let me know if there's anything I can help with, or just anything along the video, any packing supplies or anything that I missed on that you use that might be able to help me too. I'm open ears. I don't think I have anything else in here that I missed. So, yeah. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Later, buddy.